Hello, welcome to another Seiler Instrument Quick Tip. I'm Holly Urbane from Seiler Instrument, Wisconsin, and we're going to talk about just a few of the CAD toolbar measure features. I'm running version 2024-01 of Trimble Access, but the CAD toolbar has been available since 2019. We're going to cover circles and rectangles in today's quick tip. When you're in Measure Codes, Measure Topo, Measure Points, and you turn on the CAD toolbar, hit the three-dot vertical ellipsis, turn on the CAD toolbar, you can see there's 15 different control codes that you can use when you're doing topo. This video is going to focus on 2 of the icons. If you click on any of the icons in the CAD toolbar that have the gray triangle in the bottom corner, that means there's more choices. So if I click and hold, I'm going to use the Start Circle measuring the edge. Now to actually use this CAD toolbar icon, you're going to highlight the circle with 3-point edge. Then you're going to highlight the point code. Here we're going to use traffic island.
Observation stored.
Once the point is stored, you're going to take 2 more shots, tagging them as just island. And what you get is a perfect circle through those 3 points. Let's just show that again. We're going to do a back a curb. Remember, you don't want to hit the code. First you want to hit the CAD toolbar icon, and when you're ready, you tap your code. So even if the code is a line-based code, like the back a curb, or a polygon, like the traffic island, they will both draw the circles. Just as an example, I did run a quick test to see how this circle is drawn, and it's based on the first point. Whatever point you shoot with the Start Circle edge, if we look at these in 3D, you can see I changed the rod height and the circles are drawn at the elevation of the first point shot. I have seen some people complain that the imagery isn't accurate. Well, right now we're actually in a 3D mode. I can tell by looking at the north arrow. See how it's colorful? That means we're actually looking at an oblique angle. If I were just tap the box, that's going to bring us back to plan view, and our data is going to overlay on the background imagery. Another one of the handy tools on the Measure CAD toolbar is the rectangle tool. If we look up here on the roof of this building, there's some concrete pads for the air conditioning unit. If you click on the rectangle tool, then measure a starting point and a second point along one edge, and a third point on the opposite edge, it's going to draw a perfect rectangle. We'll do that again. Highlight the rectangle tool, measure corner. Unlike in a circle, you have 2 points that create the front edge of the rectangle and a third point on the opposite edge. This will become a tilted plane. If we look at this rectangle in 3D, so that's a 3-dimensional rectangular polygon. There's help built into Trimble Access. If when you're installing the software you pick the language package, you'll also get a help file installed on your data collector. In Access, get to the screen where you want help and press F1, unless you've reassigned your function keys. Then you have to do Menu, Help. The Trimble Access help file will pop up based on the page that you are currently in Trimble Access. If you do a quick search for CAD toolbar, you can see there's a quick reference guide for the CAD toolbar when you're doing measure codes. It gives you an example of exactly what buttons to push on the data collector when you're trying to do some of these advanced features. One of them is an example how to create a rectangle only shooting 2 points. If I expand this quick reference, measure, and then type in a width or dimension, and it'll calculate that rectangle. In the next video, we're going to talk about offsets. Thanks for watching another Seiler Instrument Quick Tip.